Okay, so we're going to be putting together the Fabulous Fan gift box die set now, and I absolutely love this one. I say this about all of my dies, but some of them just really do make me excited. So this is the Fabulous Fan gift box. You get 5 dies, and the main piece is all one piece, so you just have to run that through. So let's get that put through first. I'm just going to pop that onto some navy cardstock, and I'm just going to pop that through. So you will be needing a large format die cutting machine for this one. Okay, so that's cut everything out. It's done all of the score lines, and now I would like to work on the trellises first before we kind of glue everything together, because it's much easier to get these down first. Okay, so you get 2 sorts of trellis dies here. This one here is going to be an embosser, and this one here is a very intricate one, so I've already die cut that out. Definitely, if you have one, use a precision plate. That will really give you a really good cut, especially around these delicate areas there. Okay, so let's get that down first, and then we can work on this one here. So I've got some Cosmic Shimmer again in my little bottle. Okay, so that is the first one down. So if you have, I'll just bring it over here. If you have an embossing mat, I have 2 here. This one is, this grey one here is from the Sizzix Emboss and Transfer set, or this one here, this was actually Spellbinders from my the Platinum 6. So any of those will work. So I'm going to be using the Sizzix one, and I'm just going to grab just a little bit of mirror foil first. So we're going to do this in 2 steps. We are going to die cut this one out first, because it's going to do the outline, and even if you don't have the embossing mat, it's still going to give a little bit of an impression. Apologies if the lighting is too bright there. Okay, so here is our first stage done. As you can see, it has done a little bit of an impression, but I want to increase that. So what we're going to do is we're going to, okay, so I'm going to be using this one today. It comes with the top pad as well, so it comes with the instructions. So I need to remove this, put down my plate, got my die there. This has been cut out already, so this is going to fit in there nice and neatly. Then what I'm going to do is use the rubber pad. This will stretch, and then the plate that comes in the set. So let's run that through the machine. As you can see, the mat has stretched. Okay, and you should have something that now wants to pop out. Come on, out you come. There we go. You should have something that is a lot more pressed through. That's a proper embossing there now. But you can, as you can see from the first pass, it does do the impression. It's just if you really want to make that pop out. Okay, so let's get this glued down. I'm going to pop this onto that section just here. Okay, I'm going to let that dry because it may start to curl up at the edges, so just keep pressing that down until you're happy that that lays down. Okay, and if you want to, you can have these extra dies here. This one is going to cut out this lovely frame just here, and this one here will cut out a lovely square frame, and it will come in 2 parts. So if you run it through once with navy cardstock and then again with gold cardstock, you'll have a nice layering effect on that one. Okay, so now I'm ready to start folding. So grab your bone folder. Where did I put mine? I put it away. Here we are. Fold that down. Now some of these are curved, so just go with the curves here. Let's do your best to get those down. And we go down the other side. And adding the mats to it does make it a little bit more sturdy for actually pressing down these curves. So I just love the simplicity of this box. So these long pieces down the side here, these fold inwards. There we go, and then we can just fold these ones over. And there's a little flap here. And now all we have to do now is just add glue. Just here, I am going to add a little bit of tape just to hold it in place whilst the glue is drying. I'm just adding glue now to this rather large flap here. And then what we need to do is just fold this over. It's curved, so it's not going to be perfectly folded. Just going to add a bit of glue just here. Again, you can use tape here. And then what we want is this flap here to be folded in whilst we fold it together, just like that. So this is why I kind of want the tape there, because it's going to give me that quick stick whilst the glue dries. And I'm just going to press that down there because we have the little flap inside there as well. Just going to close the curtain a little bit. The sun's in and out. Okay, so there we have our box. So all we have to do now is just fold those in, fold that in, and there we have our closure at the bottom. If you want to, you can add a little bit, you can get those sellotape circle things just to keep that closed if you put something heavy in there. And then just make sure that this top here is glued down. And that is the fan gift box. I absolutely love that. Beautiful, like Egyptian Art Deco style.